Hey guys, so I am here to give my, I think this is my Invisalign update for the week. This is on my number 2 out of 44 aligner, even though it's my third aligner because the first one was just that practice one. So it's Monday, and I'm supposed to switch on Wednesdays, but I ended up switching on a Thursday, and I'll go into that in a little bit. So this is my second of 44 aligners, and so far this week hasn't been too bad. So I wrote some notes down to go over. The main thing that I was worried about switching my aligners was getting a headache, and I did not really get one this time. So I was very pleased that I didn't get a headache. I have had a little bit of what I thought was going to start out as a headache in my left temple, similar to the last aligner, but I did end up taking some Excedrin migraine and it went away. So I haven't had to worry about that. I haven't had to take any migraine medicine. So maybe it's only going to happen when certain teeth move, or maybe there was just another reason that I had a really bad headache last week. As far as the aligners, so I was a little bit nervous to change them because this aligner was the first one that I put in without the orthodontist or orthodontist assistant actually being there to help me. And it went in okay. It felt fine, a little tight when I first put it in. And then the next day I started to notice that on the lower right side, it almost seemed a little loose. And that's gotten tighter over the past couple of days. So it's been in now, this is the 5th day it's been in. So it's gotten tighter. And I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be. I keep meaning to mention it to my orthodontist, but I think I'll just see how the next one fits, and if there's something wrong with the next one, then I'll call them. But that's the only place it was loose. I feel like any sort of lisp that I had with the last one, I didn't actually have a lisp with this one, so that was interesting. I didn't really, aside from this being loose, I didn't really feel a lot of discomfort in my teeth except for maybe my right upper canine. Just a little bit, but nothing too bad. And then what else? I did have to use some wax. I think I'm just gonna have to use wax every time with this canine because it has an attachment on it, and I think it pushes the plastic out a little bit. So I'm fine with just using a little bit of plastic there, and then I put a little bit on this side too because that side seemed to be irritating me a little bit. And I just tear off the tiniest piece and I pinch it between my fingers and make it wafer thin, and then I just put it on. And it stays fine. It's always there when I go to take them off. Taking them off, I think it has been a little bit more difficult on the bottom. Easier on the top, a little bit more difficult on the bottom, but still I'm able to take them off. I did watch an Invisalign video the other day about things you shouldn't do with the aligners, and I know in other videos I've seen people do this where they use their fingernail, they loosen it on the, at the back, and then they kind of pull it out that way. I can't take my aligners out with one hand. I need both hands, and this is what I've been doing. I've been kind of wedging my thumb, both of my thumbs when I take my aligner out, underneath the aligner, and then I move my thumbs inward and kind of pop them off that way. Apparently that's the way you're supposed to do it, so that's good. But yeah, I can't show you right now because I'm holding the phone with my other hand because I'm in my office and I don't have a way to balance the phone, and yeah, this is the only way to do it. So I did forget to mention, and I'll have to put them in the next video. Halloween night, I had the aligners in. So this would have been with the last set of aligners. I had the aligners. I took them out to eat a cookie from Panera Bread, one of those candy cookies with the M&Ms or with the candy bits, and I guess I left a piece in between my teeth, even though I brush after every time I eat. I don't always floss. I floss more than 50% of the time, but this time I didn't floss because it was Halloween and it was between people coming to the door. So I ate the cookie fast and then brushed my teeth and then put the aligners back in. Well, the candy dyed the aligner. It was all the way in the back, so it wasn't noticeable, but I had to wear it like that for the whole week. Most of the time, the things that I eat don't have dye. I don't drink sodas. I only drink water. I don't drink coffee. And I only eat chocolate for candy. I try not to eat anything gummy because I don't want them to get stuck to my attachments, and then get trapped between the attachment and the aligner. I already have enough cavities in my mouth, enough cavities that have been filled in my mouth, and I'm trying not to get any more. I have noticed that my bottom teeth seem a little bit more yellow, so I'm a little concerned about that. But I know down the line I'll whiten them somehow. And they actually did give me a tube of free whitener when I got the aligners, but because my teeth are so sensitive, I haven't used it yet. I'm kind of just waiting to see, if it gets really bad, then I'll use it. But for now, I can tolerate it, and most of the time, I think people really just see my top teeth. So that is my update for this week, and I was supposed to switch my aligners on Wednesday, but I ended up switching on Thursday because, and my thought process was, my next appointment is not until December, and I actually will have an aligner. I will be on aligner number 4 when I go for my next appointment, but it will have been 2 weeks that I would have been wearing it. So at first I was thinking, well, if I'm going to be wearing it for 2 weeks, I can just stagger when I put the aligners in so that it's not a full 2 weeks that I'm wearing the same aligner. That's what I thought Wednesday night, and that's why I didn't change the aligner Wednesday night. Then Thursday morning I woke up and realized that, we're going to be on vacation that whole week before my appointment. I don't want to be in pain or have a migraine while we're on vacation. So I went ahead and changed it Thursday morning. I didn't wait any longer. So now I'm thinking it probably actually is a good thing for me to just keep changing it on Thursday, and that way I can wear the same aligner, don't have to change it before we go on vacation, and I can just wear it through the vacation. My teeth will move before we leave, and then they'll be fine for the whole vacation, and then I'll come back and then I can get my next set of aligners. Hopefully that'll be how things go. So I will have 3 more days wearing this one, and then I will put in the next one. And that is it for this week. Thanks for watching.